Have you ever found yourself drained by someone else's negativity? It could be a colleague constantly complaining, a friend who always sees the glass half empty, or a family member whose pessimism never seems to end. We've all encountered them, and let's face it, negative people can feel like a weight on our shoulders. But here's the real question: what if their negativity doesn't have to affect you at all? Today, we're diving deep into how Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that's more relevant than ever, teaches us to deal with negative people without letting them control our emotions. So, if you've ever felt overwhelmed or frustrated by others' negativity, stick around, because we're going to explore the Stoic way to stay calm, centered, and unaffected. Number 1. Understanding the nature of negative people. Before we dive into the Stoic strategies, let's first understand why negative people affect us so deeply. They can be a colleague, a family member, or even a stranger you come across in your daily life. They seem to have a cloud hanging over their heads, and unfortunately, many of us internalize their negativity. We often expect people to be kind, positive, and uplifting, and when they're not, we take it personally. But here's the Stoic perspective. Their behavior isn't about you, it's about them. In fact, Marcus Aurelius taught that you have power over your mind, not outside events. Negative people are a constant in life. They exist in every corner of the world, and no matter how hard we try to change them, we can't. What we can change is how we respond to them. Once we recognize that their negativity is their burden, not ours, it becomes easier to maintain peace and avoid taking their energy personally. Negative energy is merely an external event. It doesn't need to disrupt your inner peace. Number 2, the Stoic principle of control. Focus on what you can control. Now that we understand that we can't control negative people, let's explore a core Stoic principle that will help us navigate such situations. Focus on what you can control. Epictetus was a key figure in Stoicism, and one of his fundamental teachings was that we cannot choose our external circumstances, but we can always choose how we respond to them. Negative people can influence your emotions, but only if you let them. When confronted with a negative person, take a step back and remind yourself that you control your reactions. The Stoic way isn't to fight or engage in their negativity. Instead, it's to decide how much energy you're willing to give their words and behavior. If a colleague is constantly complaining about their workload, instead of getting drawn into their frustration, remember that their attitude is out of your control. You have the power to remain unaffected, to choose not to engage, or even to compassionately redirect the conversation. By focusing on what you can control, your thoughts, actions, and emotional responses, you stop the negativity from controlling your day. Number 3, the art of indifference, practicing emotional detachment. Another powerful Stoic tool is indifference, and before you think it means being cold or indifferent to others in a negative way, let me clarify. Stoic indifference is about emotional detachment. It's the practice of recognizing that external events, including the negativity of others, don't have to affect you emotionally. Seneca, one of the most well-known Stoic philosophers, said, "A good character is not the result of good fortune, but of good judgment." What this means is that your emotional state should not depend on external circumstances, especially not on someone else's negativity. When faced with a negative person, practice emotional detachment. Instead of getting caught up in their mood, take a step back and observe. Acknowledge that their attitude is simply a reflection of their state of mind, not yours. Picture their negativity as a cloud passing by you. It may be dark and heavy, but it doesn't have to rain on you. Practicing indifference allows you to stay grounded, maintain control over your emotions, and keep your peace intact. By remaining calm and detached, you become more resilient to negativity. Number 4, reframing negative interactions, seeing opportunities in the challenges. Stoicism also teaches us the powerful practice of reframing. Instead of viewing negative people as obstacles or problems, we can see them as opportunities to strengthen our own inner resilience. It's all about shifting your mindset. When someone is rude or pessimistic, instead of getting upset, use this moment as a challenge for self-growth. Reframing allows us to take control of our emotional response. For example, let's say you're in a meeting and a colleague starts complaining about everything, workload, clients, or the company. Instead of allowing their negativity to affect you, you could reframe the situation as an opportunity to practice patience and tolerance. Maybe this is the moment where you can practice empathy and try to understand where they're coming from, or even offer a positive perspective to redirect the conversation. In doing so, you're not only protecting yourself from emotional burnout, but you're also using the negativity as a stepping stone for your own emotional growth. As Marcus Aurelius put it, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Every negative person and every difficult interaction is an opportunity to become stronger and wiser. Number 5. Setting boundaries, protecting your peace. One of the most powerful tools in Stoicism is setting boundaries. While Stoicism teaches us not to let external events disturb our inner peace, it also encourages us to be mindful of who we allow into our lives. Not all negativity is unavoidable, and sometimes setting a clear boundary is the best way to protect your emotional well-being. Stoicism doesn't advocate for allowing yourself to be constantly drained by negative people. If someone's negativity is becoming toxic, it's perfectly okay to step back or distance yourself. This doesn't mean cutting people off entirely or being rude, but rather ensuring that you're not spending more emotional energy than necessary on their negativity. By setting boundaries, you maintain control over how much time and attention you give to someone's bad energy. This is not selfish. It's necessary for preserving your own peace of mind. You're allowed to protect your energy and preserve your emotional state, especially when faced with a persistent negative force in your life. Dealing with negative people is a part of life, but by applying Stoic principles such as indifference, control, reframing, and boundaries, you can protect your peace and maintain your emotional stability. Negative people will always be around, but you don't have to let them dictate your mood or your life. The key is not in changing others, but in changing your own responses to them. As Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." So next time you encounter a negative person, remember, you have the power to choose how their energy impacts you. You can stay calm, centered, and unaffected. If you found this video helpful and want to learn more about how Stoicism can help you lead a peaceful life, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear how you deal with negative people in your life. Share your experiences in the comments below, and let's continue the conversation about how we can all grow stronger in the face of negativity.